Good morning, everybody. Mrs. Walsh here and Miss Kay.
Morning.
We are here to talk to you about our home reading program, which is excitingly going to start today. Kids are very, very excited. So we have learnt a lot of our letters and sounds, and students are ready to start reading. So we are going to be sending home some L books, and these are in these books, the sounds the children have been learning are in here, so they will be able to segment and blend them and read them as well. So every child will be receiving a pencil case, and it's named. And on the pencil case, you're going to notice here there is a code that is going to be important for you, because we don't want you to lose this, because this is going to open up the app for the DRA decodable reading, and Miss K and I will assign levels and books for the student to read, and from our end we will be able to see who has been reading, and when they have finished their section, then we can upload some more books as well. But we are going to be sending home these, so it is good to physically hold a book and read them as well. And we would really like you to keep these books for a week. So we will give them out on a Friday, and even though they have read it once or twice, we are actually trying to build up the students' fluency. So that means reading like this: Big Ted and Meg. And that happens with a lot of practice. And you can also talk with your child what's happening in the story, who are the characters, and there are actually questions at the end of the book that you can ask your child, just there. So it's actually a really good balance of reading a real text, but also hopping onto technology and reading a text from there as well. Now I'm going to pass you over to Miss Kay, and she's going to explain to you how you can actually access using this code at home.
Yeah. So our DRA app is actually really good, not only for books, but there's also different activities students can do on there. There's video students can watch as well. There's different songs that they could be listening to based on their leveled sounds, which is fantastic. Now, just as Mrs. Walsh said, there's a big barcode, and all they need is their device at home, and you'll need the camera app. So you click onto the camera app there, and then you have to take a photo. Mrs. Walsh, do you mind holding it up? You take a photo of the barcode, and then it's a website that comes up, and it goes straight into, it's really simple, really easy, their DRA and their books and their levels. So then what students can do is there's different levels here, and they'll be assigned books based on their levels and based on the sounds we've done at school already, because we haven't touched on everything yet. But they can go into, for example, level 1, and over here they've got different texts here. There's non-fiction, there's fiction, and on the bottom there's different lessons, and this is something we do in class as part of our phonics routine every single morning. So for example, the introduction lessons over here, there's the sounds, individual sounds, and then students can go into one, for example, and it shows them how to say the sound. It tells them, to identify the words that have that sound. And then there's different things that they can do to practice with just that one sound. And then at the end, there's a video, which is like a sound hunt video, which students love to do at school every morning. So it's just to further consolidate what we do in class, and really build their sound knowledge and build their blending and segmenting skills, which is what we want students to be fluent with as well.
So just to reiterate, we will be sending home this tonight.
Yeah.
So we don't want this back until probably, say, next Thursday, because we really want your child to at least read one or two texts on the DRA app, and these ones as well at home. The more practice, the more fluent confident that your student will come. And when with fluency, the understanding of what the story is about and what is happening comes a lot easier as well. So just one more time, this is going home tonight. Just be very mindful. We've tried to stick these on here like that with our little Velcro buttons. So just be mindful that you don't, you can even take that off and leave it at home if you want to. So try and keep this at home and read it for at least a week. Bring it back on Friday and then we will change the books over. We will always be looking at the DRA app and making sure that the students are at their level books. When they've finished their section, we will upload some more. So if you have any further questions, please don't hesitate to ask us. Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.